Hello friends, my name is Dr. Nupu Mishra and I'm a professor in School of Commerce in Galgoti University. So today I'll be delivering my thoughts on role of teacher in AI era. I'll be throwing some light on what how the role of teacher has changed or how the role of teacher has become more as a facilitator in this AI era. AI era means the technology that has been changing the role of teachers in today's context. So, the content which I'll be covering in my PPT will be introduction, then what can we do as an educator, then developing essential human skills so that we can meet up to the expectations of students as well as meet up with the advancement of AI techniques, then AI as a tool, not a replacement for the educators. Then last, conclusion. So, if we talk about, see, technology has always been a part of our daily life. Technology has always been the part of education, and obviously, with the rise of artificial intelligence in education, there are many different ways in which it can help students, educators as well. So, this topic is basically about dealing with the fact that how artificial intelligence in education is helping teachers or is it it is on the verge of taking the job of a teacher. The people or the educators, the learners are and everybody are basically torn in discussing this whether or not AI will take the role of a teacher and will educate students. Now many people argue that AI will not replace teachers. Some say that AI is going to take the role of a teacher. But so, is it so? Is it going to take the role of a teacher? Is it really going to become a teacher who teach students? Now, let us see through my presentation. Let us discuss the pros and cons that how AI can or cannot take the role of a teacher, if can take or if cannot take the role of a teacher. So, the first question that comes to the mind that are if I'm an educator, are my days numbered as a teacher? So let us discuss what are the pros and cons of AI. So pros and cons of AI that first of all we list the threats to the teacher's job security. If I say it is not happening yet, but yes, it is a concern that with the advancement and adoption of AI could we can say the basically impact the need of certain job roles in education. It is not actually going to take the job of a teacher, but actually it is going to take certain jobs, certain tasks of a teacher, which basically is going to help the teachers in making their task easier, help them to perform better, and also help the teachers, educators to focus on other important jobs. They can increase their interaction with the students as well as they can also increase the productivity of the students by paying less attention to the unnecessary things like taking attendance and um, checking the assignments. So that can be done with the help of AI, with the help of a technology, so that the teacher can devote much time on improving the productivity of the students. So, however, the way the AI continues to automate more aspects of education process, there may be fewer demand for the human educators, which could lead to both improved productivity and potential job loss. However, there are some negative aspects also. If you look at the cons of AI, what are the drawbacks? Then there are some negative aspects of AI in education. If you are saying that AI is going to replace the job of a teacher, but how it cannot replace the job of a teacher is that if the robots might not be good as a teacher as a human can be. The disadvantage of AI in education is that technology may not always be successful in teaching. AI does not experience emotions, as teachers can very well relate. If the teachers are going in the class, they are dealing with a different variety of students with dealing with different emotions. Some are scared, some are very aggressive, some are introverts, some are extroverts, some are not ready to participate, some are ready to answer the questions 100 times, some are not ready to answer the questions, some are not satisfied with the answer. So dealing with different emotions, I think it might not be possible for AI to deal with so many emotions, because this is what is still evolving in AI and is the topic of research among many universities which are working on AI, on many professors who are working on AI in developing this basic features in AI in developing the emotions. So student as well as the student don't feel that they are being cared if the AI is going to be an educator and is going to be giving the lectures in the class. And what if the student asks the question and they do not get a response from the AI? Okay, so this is still an emerging field and still dealing with the emotions of the students in the class or dealing with the emotions of a person. This is what's still an emerging field, and it is being studied in many universities worldwide where professors are working and developing AI technology that can improve our life. Now, if we say that I won't be replaced by AI because this will because as a result, the highest paying job growth rate in 2023 to 2011 expected to be agriculture equipment operators, drivers of heavy trucks, buses, vocational education teachers. Now, this is a report, this is the data which I am giving. It is according to the World Economic Forum Future of Job Report 2023. As well as I've also tried to ask this question from AI only, that is Chat GPT, that what jobs will AI be unable to replace? Now, within a second, I've got the answer of 275 words. Now, when I asked to edit this answer and bring it down to 50 words, it was slower. It was lot slower. Now, after that, it came up with the answer that AI will be unable to replace the job that require human judgment and decision making. The job that require complex and nuanced communication, as well as the job that requires social and emotional intelligence. So you can very well see that a job of a teacher is to take a decision in the class that how to handle the students. Job of a teacher is to make a different types of communication with this different dealing with different type of students in the class, dealing with the emotion. The job of teacher is more um, dealing with various emotions of students and handling the students in the class. So what else can be done if we don't want if what else can be done from our part as an educator if we don't want to be get replaced by AI? So what can we do as an educator? So as an educator, what we can do, that we can be as a facilitator more than be as an educator, because the time is changing now. The time of the teach now time is changing now, that the role of educator is not just to teach in the class but more as an educator. There should be more active learning from the part of the students than rather on traditional teaching, that the teacher is coming in the class and teaching. Thus, now education is shifting towards student-centered learning approaches. Now, teachers are basically taking the role of facilitators, guides, and empowering students on the education journey. This can be done with the help of various AI tools, various technological tools, various tools like WooClap, WooFlash, Padlet. Now, these tools are basically helping the students in making the class more interactive, and as well as the role of a teacher has can also be shifted by guiding the students, not merely teaching but also make the teaching an active learning and making the students participate a lot in the class. Next, the focus of the teacher should be more on the critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving techniques. Now, facilitators nurture critical thinking skills by guiding students analyze the information, evaluate sources, and draw their conclusion. Now, explore how teachers encourage problem solving and empower students to encourage challenge with creativity. This can be done with the help of, I'll give you one example, that some students are not able to recover from the setbacks. Like some students think that English is, if my English is not good, then I'm not able to speak in the class. Then I'm not that student is not so confident. You think that if I'm not able to speak good English, that then he or she may lose his confidence. But it is a role of a teacher that to uh, explain to the student that English is not a mere measure of intelligence. More, it is a role of a teacher to tell the students that you should you should be able to speak. It is not that if you are only speaking English, then it shows that you know the concept. You should be you are able to explain the concept even if you are not speaking the English, correct English. You should be able to deliver your thoughts. You'll be able to deliver thoughts to the people sitting across the bench. So, this role of critical thinking, problem solving can only be done by the teacher and not by the AI. That the teacher can only help the students to come out of their weak weakness and make their strength. Another point in which we as educator can become a facilitator is encouraging the self-direct learning. Now, teachers are facilitators which empower students to take charge of their learning journey. Now, discover how educators inspire self direct learning by providing resources, setting goals, and promoting self assessment. As well as the educator should also um, help the students in adapting to diverse learning styles. Facilitators recognize the diversity of learners in the classrooms, learn how teachers adapt instruction strategies to accommodate various learning styles, ensuring every student has the opportunity and teachers can basically help the students to adapt to various learning opportunities, learning styles. Now, human skills can be developed um, from time to time. So, more the on emphasis on skills like AI cannot be replicated. See, AI cannot replicate or cannot replace these human skills like empathy, emotional intelligence, complex decision making, creativity. So, we as a teacher, as a role models and coaches, should help our students in empowering or in to be better in these skills, which basically makes us different from AI. Now, over the years, AI has always been developed and used in various real life scenarios. Like, see, smartphones have AI camera that can react to environment without the help of the human mind. The camera software exhibits different cognitive functions like thinking, learning, problem solving, which are generally associated with the human mind. Still, I would argue that despite these significant and smart advancements, there are still key aspects of human cognition that make it unlikely for AI to completely replace the humans. Now, human intelligence in AI would be extremely difficult to implement. And basically, I just wanted to say that somewhere is working on making the AI system emotionally intelligent, but it is just not there yet. So, if we say what is emotional intelligence, it is the ability to understand, manage, and use emotions effectively in interpersonal relationship. Now, basically, that involves empathy, self-awareness, motivation, and social skills. So, there are reasons why I would not be able to replace humans because emotional expression, interpretation are very different across cultures and they are different across humans. So human can learn and grow emotionally over time, adjust their emotional responses based on new experience and understanding. But AI, in contrast, would require constant update and training to achieve a similar level of adaptability. See, some of you might not agree with me on this, but I'm going to illustrate. But let me tell you that one thing that makes chatbots based on LLMS, such as ChatGPT, popular was their creativity, the ability to produce original, valuable ideas and solutions, often by combining existing concepts in novel ways, is creativity by definition. Human creativity is fueled by imagination, allowing us to set future scenarios, explore hypothetical situations, and create entirely new worlds in our mind. This is how an artist are able to create impeccable arts, how writers are able to write stories that expect human imagination. Now, some programmers you can say are able to solve complex issues that almost impossible you can say to resolve, and how filmmakers are able to make aspirational, inspirational movies. Now, this is what the creativity, imagination, and skill of a human, which is very difficult or very difficult to replicate by AI. Mhm. But certainly, I would like to focus on yes, but AI as a tool is not as a replacement, but if it works along it can be used as a tool to make the life of a humans easy. So using AI to like we can use AI to augment teaching, not replace it. Now, how AI can support the teachers is by AI can help the teachers in managing their by managing their administrative task, so that the teachers are able to focus more on personalized interaction with students. AI can help the teachers in streaming routine duties. Educators have more time for meaningful engagement in the classrooms. Like, for example, many of the schools and universities are using facial recognition software for automated attendance. Now, what is this? This is AI which is making the task of the teachers easier. Less time is consumed in taking attendance. So, for instance, a platform like Education uses AI or tracks students' data, monitor attendance, administers district-wide assessment. Another is enhancing students' engagement and personalization. Every student learn differently. Some grasp new concepts quickly, while others may need more time or different methods of instructions. Example can be like AI-powered adaptive learning platform like Dreambox Learning for maths and Newsela for reading can adjust to each student's learning pace and style. These platforms use AI algorithm to analyze students' performance in real time and then tailor the educational concepts accordingly. Now, if a student is, you can say, struggling with particular concept, the system can automatically provide additional practice or suggest alternative expansions. Now, another example can be how enhanced student-teacher interaction, like teacher using AI-driven analytics to gain insight into student learning, is the use of platform like Newton. Now, Newton is an adaptive learning technology which collects data on each student interaction, such as time spent on in question, the number of attempts made by the student, the hints used, and so on. Now, these data points fed into the AI algorithm to create a comprehensive profile of each student learning pattern. Now, teacher very well can use this learning pattern of students and can help the student make them improve in the area where they are taking much time or where they are very slow. So teachers can access these profiles, allowing them to see whether a student may be struggling, on which topic he is struggling, and in which topic he is best. So through these points, we can very well identify the areas where teachers are helped more by the AI, and the life of the educators are much more made easier, where they are able to focus more on improving the performance of students. So, teachers' role. So, at the last, I would like to conclude that the future of education is here. Now, AI is a crucial driver for change in education. There are so many benefits of AI, and every student will have equal access no matter their learning ability or disability. Now, this makes a massive difference since not all children learn at the same pace, possess similar skill sets. Now, obviously, with the help of AI, students can make their future bright. Now, overall, I believe that AI will continue to play an increasingly important role in our lives. It will definitely replace a lot of jobs, but then a lot of other jobs will be created. Thank you. I hope you like my presentation. Thanks a lot.